Welcome to Synagogues of Massachusetts, Part 4. In this episode, we check out a handful of Jewish houses of worship in Brighton. Brighton used to be its own little municipality, but it has now been incorporated into the city of Boston. Our first stop is Congregation Kadima Toras Moshe, an Orthodox shul. Jason Strauss was hired as the rabbi in August of 2016. He received his smicha or ordination from Yeshiva University and also has a master's degree in education from Harvard. This congregation is the result of two synagogues merging together. There was originally Congregation Kadima, which began in 1941, and it merged in 1960 with Congregation Toras Moshe of Roxbury. There are about 75 families that consider themselves part of this synagogue. It schedules the full complement of services on a daily basis. And then there is the Sephardic community of Greater Boston, led by Rabbi Aaron Hamaui. This congregation also hosts a full complement of minyanim or services on a daily basis. This congregation began informally in the mid-1960s. It was started mostly by Sephardic Jews who were forced to flee Egypt and Syria. It officially incorporated in 1977. And in 1989, it built a synagogue building at this location. And in 2008, it agreed to also host in this facility the new Ashkenaz Minyan for younger, non-Sephardic worshipers in the area. And then there's the Shalom House, which also includes a Jewish day school, and the facility is under the auspices of the Lubavitch Chabad. Shalom is the nickname of the famous rabbi Isaiah Halevi Horowitz, who lived from 1564 to 1630. He was a mystic and a Kabbalist. The school was founded in 1962. Rabbi Dan Rotkin is director. And then there is Temple B'nai Moshe, which has been around since 1933 and is affiliated with the conservative movement. The building shown here was dedicated in 1954. The congregation does not appear to have a rabbi as spiritual leader, but rather rely on lay leaders. And it may also cater to many of the Russian Jews who live in that area. We shift over to Brockton, Massachusetts, which has about 94,000 residents. It used to have at least 4 synagogues, and now it doesn't have any. This now church building was once a Gudas Achim, an Orthodox shul, that had opened in 1899. By the new millennium, or the turn of this past century, it was down to a trickle in membership. Hence the building was sold. The last synagogue in the area was Temple Beth Emunah. It left this location in 2015. But rather than close for good, it reopened in Randolph, Massachusetts, sharing space in the building owned by Congregation Beth Am. In fact, their 2 Hebrew schools merged together. Its part-time spiritual leader is Rabbi Andrea Gauze. This conservative congregation was founded in October of 1951. Shabbat services are held on both Friday evenings and Saturday mornings, and there is a Sunday morning minyan as well as an evening minyan on Mondays through Thursdays. This concludes our brief tour of the Brighton and Brockton areas in Massachusetts. There are plenty more synagogues in the state of Massachusetts to check out, so bye for now and see you real soon.